Hi, this is Elaine Starling, and I'm sharing insights I received during a stroke when I had a conversation with God. And one of the things that came to me today that I really feel compelled to share with you is about mourning and why we mourn. I was not blessed with children, but I was blessed with fabulous parents, and my husband's parents were pretty amazing people too. And for 10 years, we worked with all of our parents to help them at end of life, starting with my father-in-law, then my father, then my mother-in-law, and finally my mother, who just passed before Christmas last year. Now, each of these people had a really wonderful life, and I was blessed to know them, not just as parents, but as personal friends, people that were fun to hang out with, great storytellers, interesting folks, just really inspiring friends, not just parents. So what an incredible blessing. And obviously, I really missed each person when they passed. Now, fortunately, I'd had my stroke before any of them passed, so I have a completely different take on death and dying and what truly happens next, because I know that you are an eternal being. You do not disappear. You're still around in spiritual form. And we physical beings can connect with those who are no longer physical. All it takes is really thinking about that person and feeling the emotions towards that person, particularly when those emotions are warm and loving and caring. Anything that is not warm and loving and caring is not spiritual, it's human. And human emotions just get stuck here in your physical body and they don't do you any good. In reality, what's happening when you're going through a phase of mourning and you're missing someone who has passed, particularly someone that you care very much for, you're not aware of this, even on a non-conscious level, but your spirit is totally aware of the fact that this person you loved got to go back to the party and you didn't get invited to the party. So there's a part of you, hi Agnes, that is kind of jealous, that they get to go rock out. They're having an awesome time. They're having a ton of fun. They're totally reconnected with their spirit. They recognize that they have unlimited power and unlimited possibility, and they can still connect with you. They still know what's going on with you. They beam you blessings and try to line things up for you all the time. It was really interesting. After my father-in-law passed, I do a regular walk in my neighborhood, and all of a sudden, I started noticing these beautiful bluebirds, just vivid blue. And as I would walk, they would follow me along the road until I noticed them and then fly overhead. So one bird in particular would haunt me until I noticed it and said, good morning, that would fly overhead, the bluebird of happiness. And that is something I totally associate with my father in love, is what I call it, not father-in-law, father in love. Well, when my father passed, my father really didn't believe that there was anything beyond this life. And I know better. And I knew that Dad would figure it out after he got to enjoy his new state of being. And once Dad passed, butterflies just showed up everywhere, all over the place. And I was like, yeah, Dad, good on ya. I know you're doing fine. You get messages from those you love. It's up to you to really tune into them. And it's okay when you're sad, when you're missing someone, and you feel that separation, you feel that sense of loss. Just realize that that's your human side that's feeling that sense of loss. In reality, your spirit is still very connected with those folks. So when you can sit quietly, breathe deeply, feel that love and joy, and remember some great times that you shared. If you have a recording of someone you love laughing, that is one of the most powerful sounds in the universe. If they're still alive, see if you can't get them giggling over something and record it, because you will go back to that recording over and over and over again. It will lift you back into a spiritual state every single time. Agnes, I haven't seen you in years. I'm so glad you could join me today. And I will be sharing more insights that I learned during my stroke when I had a conversation with God tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.